It's like 2 seconds.
So we're live?
Yeah, now we are. We're good.
Way to freaking come in.
Episode. It's like
episode 1000, take 300. Just kidding.
It's like if you guys haven't been following, it's too late now. No, episode.
We're at episode 13. That's at the spot. If you don't know who I am by this time, why the hell?
Just stop right now and turn it off.
Yeah, just if you don't know who I am by now, I'm not gonna say my name anymore. Just go to past episodes.
Yeah.
And then I'm there with this guy again. It doesn't change. Unfortunately.
We same old. Doing our things.
Doing our thing.
But I was gonna say episode 13, dude.
Episode 13. Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. We here. We wanted to.
We're out here snapping necks and cashing checks.
Yeah, dude. We keep leveling up. Like, so soon, eventually, we'll have an assistant here.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, we're gonna hire Mindy.
So if you know of Mindy,
well, whatever, we're gonna hire someone, and then we're gonna change her name to Mindy.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's like, hey, my name's Becky. No, Mindy.
Not Mindy. Nah, but yeah, I mean,
Alicia.
Look out on Indeed because we're gonna post this.
What budget, bro?
What a budget? Well, it could be an internship.
Oh.
Hey, yeah.
You want to get some experience, so you don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what to do.
We don't even know. We don't even know what we would have them do.
It's like they're saying, so what do we do?
So it's like, I don't know. Don't you know?
Give me some coffee or something.
Shit.
It's like some Starbucks. Whoa. There's coffee made over there in the kitchen.
We're not balling like that yet. Starbucks? Not unless you're paying.
They're like, it's like we'll pay you back. Never pay back, dude.
I'm on an internship, bro. I don't have any money. It's like, I don't know. That's funny.
This is for college credits. You're good. Your professor will be happy.
I think we could actually do that, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, we can sign some paper for y'all. Like, would you work for CJO and C Love? That's the spot.
Dude, that's
it's like it's not even accredited. They lie to you.
Oh, damn.
They're like, damn.
But yeah,
we just like don't answer the door anymore and like don't answer phone calls. Block.
It's like, dude, we changed our podcast name. We just go off. Nah, but it's cool.
Yeah. No, but for reals though, I think eventually we'll get there. You know, as soon as we get that.
I think we'll make it once we do have an assistant. I think it's cool. I mean, look, we carry all our stuff, all our tech stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Person that could edit, not saying that you're not doing a great job, but someone that could just focus on that. I think would be pretty cool.
That'd be good.
Goals.
Yeah. I don't know my phone.
Going on my vision board. Just in case if you missed
2023.
Check.
We're gonna go big.
What?
We're gonna go big with our this podcast. We just need 1,000 subscribers on TikTok so we can go live, and then we need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And
1,000?
Yeah,
that's not too bad. I mean,
we'll get there.
Just share us with your friends and family.
Well, yeah. Right now we're at 5 subscribers, I think, on YouTube.
5?
5 or 7.
Damn, that's sad.
And then we're 7 subscribers on TikTok.
And you know what's even sadder? None of them was my wife in any of those.
I mean, it's my spouse either. No, it's my wife. No.
Yeah,
no.
Sucks.
Yeah,
but I'm actually not even following either.
No, well, that's sad because.
Are you following?
Yeah.
Oh damn! Then I gotta go follow them. So put that at 8. Whoa!
Snap! We're getting closer, but no, we wanted to talk about the holidays because they're coming up.
Well, are you a person that celebrates is it like
Kwanzaa? Yeah.
Like Kwanzaa, Hanukkah?
Yeah, no, Hanukkah.
No,
Christmas.
No, but are you the type of person that like as soon as Halloween is over is boom Christmas, or is it like do you like?
Oh no,
it's like no, we gotta go to Thanksgiving first, then we'll put on Christmas. Yeah, we do Thanksgiving.
So right now our decorations are turkeys and kind of fall theme.
I gotta say to that is like, who the fuck buys fall decor?
My spouse makes it.
That's horrible. Just kidding. No, she don't listen. It's okay. But I mean, realistically speaking, like, why are you buying or making fall decoration, man? It's just because it's Halloween and Christmas, and then Christmas. That's it. Oh. It doesn't go.
That's because you're selfish.
There's no. What's selfish?
Yeah, you're selfish.
It's Christmas.
No. You're being selfish because you want to be able to receive instead of give, and that's what Thanksgiving is about.
So what is Christmas about?
Receiving.
It's not about receiving. It's about giving.
No, but I mean, in a way, mostly,
Thanksgiving is being grateful. But so you're not giving anything. You're giving thanks. You're selfish, bro, because you're already thinking of categorizing Christmas as receiving and Thanksgiving as giving.
I mean, not that I receive, but we don't receive anything.
But either way, I don't receive. My wife don't even like me, bro. She don't give me nothing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like, because if you think about it this way, not dogging on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a great holiday. Thanksgiving is one of my, top 20 holidays.
Yeah.
No, but it's like definitely top 5 holiday.
Yeah.
But in the sense of, I mean, and I feel bad for Thanksgiving because we usually skip it. That's why now it's gotten better, but before, like, the shopping took over Thanksgiving, So Thanksgiving didn't have the same impact that it used to before. But now it's changing because now people are actually closing Thanksgiving and not actually opening their stores.
I think if it wasn't for COVID, I think it would have gone worse because I remember before COVID, right? Like the last,
before
they started doing it on Thursdays.
Yeah, and then the best deals would be on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the semi-good deals would just be
Friday.
So people would just, miss out on the things, and every year was getting worse and worse because they were opening earlier and earlier.
I remember it would be like 4:00, and I remember one time, when we celebrated all together, it's like, hey, let's go get a gift, or let's go Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, we used to
at 4:00, and then we'll come back and eat turkey.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? Yeah,
but before it used to be like midnight.
Yeah,
it used to be Friday morning and midnight. You would go into these stores because they would be open.
Yeah, and I remember.
But I remember when I was a kid, it was at 6 a.m. when you had to go get the best deals. Friday morning, you were like, "Let's go to sleep early so we could wake up and get." But it kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, back in my brocade days, I remember just going just because I wanted to see, not because I was going to purchase anything. And even now, like to just see.
I just like the atmosphere before. Like the atmosphere was cool, Like the malls will be packed. You're not really shopping. But it's just the atmosphere, like, oh, everyone's here.
Yeah.
Because it's the holidays, man. Let's be real. After Halloween, either if you're a person that celebrates Thanksgiving or you're getting ready for Christmas, the last 2 months, everyone's usually in a better mood.
Yeah.
So it's just a great time to be alive. But at the same time, I mean, it's one of the worst for some people.
Yeah.
Some people, fortunately, that are, like, struggling or don't have their loved ones, and it's a tough time of the year.
Yeah, no, and it is. I guess for me, everyone grows in different type of financial situation within the family, and I guess I don't like birthdays. I don't care about my birthday. I mean, I think it also has to do with like you remember that mental health episode. But the other thing too is like for me, Christmas is not really like it's whatever. And now that I have my daughter, I gift her things. But
so you don't have like a good
not like a good memory because
memory of Christmas.
No, I mean I'm thankful and grateful for those situations because I know we would get our presents from Salvation Army,
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm trying to kind of like encourage my spouse to like, hey, let's donate, let's kind of help out the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
Or how can we do to give back to, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have Christmas,
Yeah.
And so it's made me grateful and stuff like that. But for me now, it's like also having my daughter, I guess, live through her experience,
Mm-hmm.
Seeing like her get a gift that she wanted, and she believes in Santa. She's 6 turning 7, and that's something I for me, I knew there was no Santa because I knew we would get her. I'd have to go to Salvation.
Bro, underage kids listen to this, man.
Oh yeah.
Dang. There's no Santa.
No.
No, but
oh, well, he's gonna be on TikTok, bro, and then there's gonna be some kids on there.
Dude, we're gonna get canceled. You gotta edit that out.
Not leave it on there. It's all good. Guess what? It's like, guess what?
No. Let's clarify. There is no Santa for us because
we're older.
We're older. We don't believe in that, so Santa doesn't come for us anymore.
And we're naughty.
Yeah, we're on the naughty list.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
But
but going back, like for me, and I think for my siblings is different. Like the experience of Christmas, because I'm more of I love Christmas, and not necessarily saying that my family was like super hogged on Christmas, but I mean I never had a bad experience with Christmas with my family by any means.
Yeah.
But it's just been, for me, I was always a kid. I want the tree up. I would put in lights outside.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know, there's something about Christmas that I just love. And then now that I have a kid, it's even better for me. But for me, Christmas was always my go-to
holiday.
Yeah, go-to holiday. I've always loved Christmas. And it wasn't just because, like how you were saying that, just to receive. But and to me it's like I don't want the best gift or to get a gift necessarily. I think the best times is when we're all gathered, either with your loved ones or friends, whatever.
Yeah.
And we're just together during the holidays. You know, it could be a good meal. It could be, you know, in a vacation. Some people take vacations.
Yeah.
It could be wherever, you know, and not necessarily giving gifts. I mean, it'll be nice. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, if I'm giving you gifts every year and you don't give me anything in return, it's not because I'm being selfish, but it's just like, where's the love, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it might be like, oh, you're just being, you know, you just want something in return, but it's not like we want something in return. I just want to feel that same love that I would give you if I gave you a gift every year. And I understand, like, not every year maybe you're not going to give me a gift, which I get it, you know. But if every year it's either like a small gesture or it could be, you know, a Merry Christmas card, you know, I'm all good with that. But if we're not giving you that when you're constantly giving something for me, then it's like, where's the love, you know?
Yeah. You're like, it's a Christmas card. You're like, what the fuck do I want this for?
It's like, Christmas hug? What the fuck?
You just like, you open it and you just tear it right in front of my face.
It's like, I open it, where's the money?
No, but I think, okay, so the thing is, I feel like it has to be, it can't just be some, I don't know, for me it's hard, right? Because I remember, I remember you gifting me something. I can't forget, for last Christmas.
Yeah, you never gave me anything. It's cool. Throwing it out there. Just kidding. I have it right here, bro. I have it right there, bro. Chill.
And you know, so for me, it's just kind of like thinking like, what is it, you know, what are you into? And seeing that, like, for me, it was like I was shopping for something, and I think
it just happened to be like,
oh, this would be cool, you know? Yeah. And so I'm just like, oh, I think, you know, I haven't seen, you know, Silos have this, you know, or so let me go ahead and get this because to me, like, it's meaningful, you know. And so that's why I got it, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give it to you, and kind of seeing something that connects, you know, like for our other friends, like, oh, it might be. They like to drink. I'm not saying they're alcoholics, but maybe like a, you know, a small gesture like that.
Yeah.
But I totally get it, and for me, it's kind of the same thing. Like you know, when we do it for our daughter now too, it's just like I try to say something. Okay, like, what is it? You know, I'm not gonna wait till Christmas to gift her an iPad if it's something that she's gonna need now for like school or whatever. You know. So what is something meaningful? Or is it something without the year that she say, oh my gosh, I would love to have this or you know, stuff like that. So. But no, I totally understand and I get it, dude. You know, as to you, not that you're expecting it, but you're like, bro, I'm showing you love. Like, where's my love back? And now that I know, like, I have to make sure.
No, you have to give me something this year. It's like, no, I have to. Damn, he's like, damn it. Yeah, he noticed. Yeah. No, but and this is what we can go back to, like, you know, it's the best time of the year, and then I know I understand for some it might not be the best. But I just think Christmas in general, I don't know, it's something we all look forward to.
Yeah.
You know? Like I said, each person has something to look forward to the holidays.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, it's just a time where everyone, and unfortunately, it sucks to say, but it's just like, it's a year that we give the most. I mean, we should be giving throughout the year.
Throughout the year, yeah.
But I mean, realistically, let's be real. Like throughout this year, throughout the actual year, Christmas is when you give the most. You know.
Yeah.
So I just think it's like, it's great. So I think that's why.
I think what sucks is that everyone keeps having more kids, so then the list
it's like it's just getting.
Like,
it's like at this point, like gift cards is gonna be key, bro.
well, you know, because for us, like now we have like a total of like
there's like 10
nephews, you know.
Yeah,
and it's just
gets
like
bigger.
you know, and then for me, it's like I already, you know, kind of want to get something for
and everything.
It's
just like
gas prices.
Yeah, it's just
you know,
like hey.
But I want to be able to gift everyone stuff. So then I'm like, hey, it's gonna be something. It might be like a $5 gift card to Starbucks, even though they don't drink coffee. You know. But,
yeah, and that to me that's great, bro. I mean,
you know,
giving out just something like just to acknowledge and say, hey,
yeah,
happy holidays. You know.
Yeah.
You know, this is what really all it is. But
yeah,
dude. I mean, and that's a big part that I celebrated right after Halloween. Like,
this Christmas, you jumped just right to it because I think you took down your Halloween decorations.
I took down my Halloween decorations like the 2nd of November, and then later that week I just started putting Christmas stuff out because we don't really own any fall or.
You don't?
I mean, we have some fall thing, but it kind of goes with Halloween. So it's not like it's not. I mean, it could potentially go on its own for like just fall in general, but I just think like Halloween. I love Halloween too, but Halloween, and then boom, Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting about Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving because we know we have family and you have the food.
Yeah.
But I just think Thanksgiving is just like. I don't know, and maybe it's getting better now. Because like how we said it after COVID, but before I just felt like it's like okay, let's eat and then let's go because I worked on Friday.
Yeah.
Or I want to do shopping on Friday.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not the same.
Yeah.
When it's like Christmas, because Christmas, I mean, especially with us Hispanics, we celebrate it on the 24th, so we know the 25th we're not doing anything. Yeah. That's when everything is closed. So the 24th is we're usually doing something, you know, and we're all together. And we're all, you know, celebrating it. But Thanksgiving is kind of more of like, it's just, you know, we give our thanks. I'm grateful for what we have. But I feel like it's just, that's it, you know.
Yeah. And I get it.
And then the cool thing about Thanksgiving, too, is that we do the turkey bowl. I mean, you haven't gone the last 2 years, but...
Let's talk about that. The first year, Silos and I told him, like, hey, we should do a turkey bowl. When cancer happens, you know, remember?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't blame you for that one, but the second year was kind of like,
what was the second?
Where you at? You were just like, hey man, my tummy hurts. I'm just kidding. I don't
know. No, I think on that one, I think that one something else came up. So what happens is my family wanted to do Thanksgiving on that day, and they wanted to do early, so it wanted to be. Normally we do Thanksgiving like this year. We're planning to do it. I think we're doing it either the day. No, we're doing this. I think we're doing it early. But but it happened that we planned it for noon, and my family wanted to do Thanksgiving at 10, and I'm like, well, I have to eat, and then an hour is not gonna give me enough time, And then people show up late. But I feel like if I thought about it, we should plan it, and then I need to do it. I need to go ahead and join. I think I did this year for sure. Because Chiefs all the way.
Yeah, but we did, like I said, we did the turkey bowl. Yeah. I mean, last year's showing wasn't that amazing. We just had 4.
Fat,
I think, but I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, that's just. I mean, I love football, so I just think it's cool. So this year we definitely plan on doing something like that again. Yeah. But I mean, that's just the great things of November in general. You have food, football, and Thanksgiving. But dude, the Christmas is Christmas is the number one holiday, and it's just like I said, it's just you can't blame me for skipping just straight to Thanksgiving after Halloween.
Yeah, and the thing too, like I feel like if you don't, it's like things Halloween, right? It ends, and then for us, we took down the Halloween stuff maybe like that weekend, so November 3rd or whatever. And then we put the fall. And so the fall goes from November 3rd to after Thanksgiving. Then we take it off and we put the tree,
And investment-wise, bro, it's not a good investment, bro. 20 days of decor is not really worth it.
But yeah, man, it's not like we.
I mean, you rather wouldn't you just go all out on Halloween, buy this investment, and then go all out on Christmas because then you have 2 months of
But the thing, but for us is, I mean, fall is not that much of a crazy expense, you know, for decorations. Besides whatever we want to do, I think more of a Christmas and stuff like that. But I think, I mean, right now we don't really spend. I mean, you already got the trees. We're not gonna ornaments. For us, we'll start buying things for the outside, but it's not like something I would really need. Or
like you need any of that stuff, dude. But
no, I know. But I'm saying like it's not like something that I'm gonna make it.
That means not a priority, but but it's things like I don't know. I mean, the joy of it, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's cool when a neighborhood has a bunch of lights, and all the neighbors, you know, they all come together and they do like a show or something. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like I think that just brings like, you know, I mean, life is short, man. You know, and just stuff like this is just what makes living worth it. You know, because we all go through some shit. Yeah. So I just think it's nice, like if we could all come together, especially you know Christmas. You know, I used to make fun of people caroling, but shit, now I want to go caroling, you know?
I think, and that's
I love Christmas music. I love Christmas movies. Now more than ever, now that I'm a dad.
Yeah.
And I just want to bring that joy.
Yeah.
Even if we're doing shitty, if we don't have nothing, the importance of Christmas is just like always bringing the joy no matter what you're going. If you broke, if you have money, if whatever... I'm not, you know, we're divorced or whatever may be this scenario. Christmas is always when you forget about that and you just come together.
Yeah.
And it, you know, it worked. It just works. It works great, dude. I'm getting closer to my 30s and I haven't had.
Damn.
You know, it's like damn, you old. It's like okay, boomer. No, but it's just like recently, like last year, I haven't had, you know, Christmas with both my parents because my parents are divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And literally since I was like 15, bro. 15, 16 is I think that was the last Christmas.
Yeah. I
had them together. And my dad happened to come from Christmas from Mexico. And I had to convince my mom.
Christmas miracle.
Yeah. I had to convince my mom. And, I mean, it wasn't the best Christmas because it wasn't like in an ideal place to have it at.
Yeah.
You know? But it was great because I had both parents there. And like just that experience, I mean, being almost 30, bro, and it's just having that, you know, it felt good. No one's really gonna understand it. It's like, dude, you're old. Who cares, you know? But things like that, it's just like, it's great, you know? Yeah. And I think if I could bring that, I mean, hopefully my kid doesn't ever have to go through that, but if it comes to that, it's just like, if we could come together even when we're not having the best.
Yeah.
No, you know, I think that's just the importance of Christmas, you know?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of seen it, right? Like, hopefully your parents are, like, kind of like, hey, we need to do this. I mean, go get past whatever the situation was, you know?
I mean, I wish it was like when you were younger. I mean, now you're older and you have your own things, you know? You're an adult, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter now, but even now, I still think it's cool, you know?
Yeah. No, and that's not for us. I remember with, when my grandma, I mean, she's still alive, but when she had her own house, and we used to celebrate Christmas there, all the family, you know, cousins and you know, everyone. And all of a sudden, like, once she ended up moving to Mexico, the family just never got together like that, you know. Now we just do it with just the sisters and brothers, and it's small, you know, and then my parents. But now it's also like we do it with our family, like, you know, your spouse and my spouse, since they're cousins, related, you know, we get together, not most of the holidays, but some of the holidays, and we celebrate, you know.
So with you talking about that, like, so how do you normally handle your holidays? Because we come from, our spouses are Hispanic, we're Hispanic. Yeah. We want to share or want to have our families.
Yeah.
So how do you go about, like, sharing the holiday? Do you go 1 year with the spouse? You try to put them together? Or you go half and half?
No,
what are you doing?
Yeah, the way we do it. Man, this thing's not going up. But
hello. That's not the only thing going up.
Oh, no. The way we do it now, and this is why, like for us, it's kind of it throws it off. What we're trying to do is Thanksgiving. We with my family we do it in the morning, so like 9-10 a.m. and it's usually just breakfast. It's nothing like turkey. There's times where we purchase a turkey. I forgot what company that has it ready and prepared. And then we bring in the turkey and everyone does like breakfast stuff and drinks and all this, and we do it. And then it goes to like where we go with our spouse's family, and that starts usually like around 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock, and so that's how we do it for Thanksgiving. Then Christmas comes along and my spouse's family celebrates Christmas Eve, which is, the night before, whatever. And then my family does it the Christmas Day morning, and we also do again breakfast. And since now it's Christmas, we do like eggs and all, just kind of just getting together, and so then we open presents. We draw names for my family, for the kids. So which kid we're gonna give, because there's like 10 of us, 10 kids now or whatever it is. So we draw names and be like, okay, this is the gift that we're gonna give to that kid. And then from our own, dad, then we're like, hey, we had enough money, let's go ahead and give our sisters and parents, like my side of the family. But that's how we do it. And then for like my spouse's, we celebrate Christmas Eve, and we normally have the kids. So my daughter opens her gift, and then my in-laws kind of share the gifts that they want to give to us. That's how we do it. So we split the time, and then we and also for Christmas. But we don't. I think we started doing that like in the beginning, where we're like, okay, this year we're gonna spend it with my spouse's family. Next year we'll spend it with my family. But you start thinking about the drive in here in Utah. It snows, and you're like, man, like, do I really want to drive in this storm to this home? And we're having our own little family, and we're living different 20-30 minutes away from the other home. So like for us to drive from our home and go to my in-laws, it's like a 30 minutes. And then vice versa, if we have to go to there and then come back, and we're like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do it, either early morning and then spend time with the other family, or the next day. It works for us, because my family parties is like 2 hours max. We go, we eat, we chat, and then everyone's going home. How do you do it?
Yeah, that's kind of how we. For us, it's like 1 year, one. It used to be half and half. We would try to like squeeze in before we had kids. It's kind of like, and when us Hispanics, like, no one really prepares you for this, right? But I think there was one of our tougher stuff in our marriage was trying to divide or have the time for both families.
Yeah.
So it was just hard for us. But we would try to just go, half and half. Half and half Thanksgiving, half and half Christmas.
Yeah.
And half and half. New Year was just up in the air, just because whoever was doing something.
Whoever was on the party.
Wherever the party was at, where was handing out shots, No, but
yeah.
But it came down to, it was just, it's hard, we live in Utah, driving's horrible. And then you're just kind of like rushing through your holiday, right?
Yeah.
When you split it, it's like, we're going to do it. It's like, okay, I got to go because we got to go to the next one. So it was just hard. So we're just like, you know what, we'll just do one holiday. Like, you get Thanksgiving, I get Christmas. And then the next year you get Thanksgiving, I get Christmas. Stuff like that. And that's just what we're doing now that we have kids, just to like be more inclusive.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I know it's hard for me and it's hard for my wife too.
Yeah.
Just because at the end of the day, we are giving our kids, like, as for my wife, she wants her parents to see, her grandchildren open gifts and be with Thanksgiving, and I also want that. For my children, I want them to be with my mom and my brother so they could, be together. But how can we do that when we're both wanting that,
Yeah.
So it's just, it's hard for us, but I think we manage it, and it's just what we do, We just try to split it. So, this year is my Thanksgiving, and this year's just her Christmas. So that's just what you have to do.
Yeah. My nose.
It's okay, dude. You don't have to cry. You know, it's all good.
Got the feels, bro. But no, yeah, what's crazy is sorry, got some.
He's all crying, dude. It's okay, dude. Bless you.
Anyways, I think it's hard doing that too because I feel like
It's tough, dude.
it's tough because like you said, you know, it's you have to wait a whole year to kind of for the other family to experience, you know, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, those two holidays with you and your wife, you know. And so that's like for us is good thing that two of my two sisters, you know, that are married and have a family is like they don't want to miss that, so they want to be able to experience that with, you know, us, like, and then they're like, hey, my in-laws are gonna have Christmas and Thanksgiving, or, you know, and so it works out because we're still able to experience all of that. We're still able to get together on Thanksgiving, and we're still able to get together on Christmas Day, you know.
Yeah, I think it works out good for those people that, I mean, for you and for people that marry our side of our culture, you know. If you marry like someone from the United States, where they celebrate the 25th, they don't celebrate the 24th. No one gets here in the United States. They don't get together on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, they just prepare everything, and on Christmas Day is when everyone gets together with the family. Yeah. So it works out. Christmas Eve with one side of the family, and then Christmas Day with the other family. You know, and then because it worked out for my older brother when he was married with this she was from here. Thanksgiving, they were big on Black Friday shopping, her family, so they would prefer to do things in the morning. So it worked out because we would have like food in the morning, and then with our family we would just do it at later in the day because it worked out. And then for Christmas it would be Christmas Eve would be with us, and then Christmas Day would be with her family, you know. So that worked out perfectly, you know. But you know, when we have, but for me, it's just, for my case, it's just like we're both Hispanic. We both want the family. So I mean, there's no really way to do it. The only way to do it is just like, you know what, we'll just have to have our own Christmas, and whoever wants to come could come. Yeah. You know, or our own Thanksgiving, whoever wants to come could come. But at the end of the day, like, our parents aren't getting any younger. Yeah. So we're trying to just, you know, like, follow them. Yeah. Because we want that.
And then the thing about it, like, you think about it, right? Since, you know, all three of us, right? Like, you, I, and then, you know, our brother-in-law, cousin, you know, or whatever, but friend.
We don't speak
Adam,
of him.
You know?
Just kidding.
Yeah, he shall not be named, but
we should not name him.
But you know what happens? And he's not that far away from his in-laws in Nate. I'm just kidding. No. But eventually, you know, we're gonna have to, as our parents are getting older, you know, eventually. But yeah, it's gonna be us, right?
Yeah, eventually, like in order for like my spouse's, because you're my spouse's side of the family, right? Mm-hmm. So you ain't shit. Damn. Just kidding. All right. It's like, nah.
No, because I mean,
but I know what you mean. I mean, eventually, if her family wants to be in together, we were gonna have to start doing things, our own traditions, you know, because we were gonna have to start doing it that way. Because just, you know, as parents get older, traditions tend to not be the same. So if you want to carry that same tradition, then you have to do that. So you're her family. So what? If that's what we're gonna have to do, then that's just what we do.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, you know, it's gonna be, let's say, like 20 years, like, because mostly they're 50, right? They're around that area. So 50. Let's say in 20 years we'll be about close. We'll be at 50. Well, you know, 45, 50, 40 range.
I'll be late 20s.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like then it will be like, okay, we're either gonna go to it's either gonna be our place or your place, you know, Anna's place or whatever it is, you know, and it's gonna be us bringing our kids for Christmas.
No, our kids would be with their own significant others, bro.
Oh shit! No, they're gonna fucking make it mandatory.
And you know what it is? It's just like, I mean, you see it on TikTok and stuff, but now you're having a boy.
Yeah.
The boy usually goes with the mom's side.
Yeah.
So your son most likely is gonna go with the wife or the girlfriend's family, because that family is prioritized more because it's the mom's side. You're gonna be the dad side of the family, bro. Now for your daughter, your daughter may be different. Your daughter may want to follow you guys more because she's a daughter. She's a girl.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So when that's so, because don't you think right now, family wise, don't you think you a little bit closer to your wife's side of the family? And same thing with me. Like we follow more my wife's side of the family.
And then she's, oh yeah, makes sense. I haven't thought about that. I heard about it, but it didn't make sense to me.
So like now my boy, when he grows older, he might not want to be with us because he's gonna be with the woman's side of the family.
Huh. I don't know.
That's crazy, no?
Yeah, I think, but for us, I think eventually we would have to. Yeah, it would be, like, you know, for us getting together, like, hey, you know, I know our parents are getting older, they pass away, you know, like, you know, your wife's or my wife's parents. So hey, let's just keep the tradition. It's like the things that we're trying to do, you know. But of course we get busy. But
it's hard, you know, because you have your own things going on too.
Yeah.
You have your own family. Adam has his own family, and I have my own family. You know, so I mean, it's hard to correlate, like, to put everything together.
Yeah.
Because you have things you need to get done. He may have things to get done. I have things to get done. So it's hard to correlate, like. Christmas. I know last Christmas you guys had it together, right? I'm pretty sure you guys had Christmas last year together. But unfortunately, that's when we had my Christmas with my family.
But didn't you?
I mean, we went after.
Yeah. But I remember because we celebrated it, and it's not always like that. Because sometimes we, you know, during COVID, we tried to just kind of keep it smaller. So we
did video chats and stuff.
Yeah,
like Teams message.
With my wife's family.
Just video chat.
It's like, open your present now. It's like, sorry, my Wi-Fi's not that good, but yeah, no, that thing that's good. It's crazy, and I don't know this year how it is.
Yeah, who knows? Just know it's holiday season.
Yeah.
Cue Mariah Carey. Just kidding.
Dude, she'll take us out.
Yeah, I know, bro. She'll like just destroy this
and just make us pay for everything. Like, we're getting some. Don't even mention her name, bro.
You can mention her name, bro. As long as you don't play her music, I think she's cool.
Can I sing it? Dude, that's crazy.
It's that time, bro.
Yeah, dude, but it's crazy. Her. Hold on 1 second.
You gotta use the bathroom? Okay, cool.
No. My mic is not. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. But, no.
That's because you gotta.
Is this one?
Down. Yeah, pull this one down. And then lift this one up. So loosen it up. Okay, I told you to loosen it up, bro. Well, I mean, now it's up, but I
broke it.
You broke it, dude. We don't have budget for another one.
It's stuck. But anyways, we are getting canceled.
Dude.
We got shot, bro. You didn't break anything, dude. You good?
This guy just... Bro. You know how hard we work for that, bro?
I know, dude. Oh, no, I think it's this, dude, that popped.
No.
Yeah. It's just this.
You sure?
Yeah. Because I think everything else is good. I think I pressed on it.
Not loosen it?
No. See? Yeah, see? Whew. Got scared.
We're about to...
Damn, dude. Cheap ass stuff. $20.
Whoa, bro. You gotta know how much it costs. It's like $200 arms.
It's like controls to where our mouth is at, dude.
It follows us.
Hey. Oh, Anyways, I should have talked about it last episode, but
Talk about what? Bring it up, bro. It's okay. It's thoughts at the spot. But whatever you have your thought, we're at the spot.
bro, I gotta give credit to this podcast, but I don't know what the name of it podcast. But you know what's crazy, dude? We can maybe I'm gonna look into it when we get more listeners and viewers. But dude, we can start doing our podcast in virtual reality with the Oculus Pro.
But like, just do it virtually.
Yeah. Like, think about it. And whoever steals this idea, you suck. Because I stole this idea from someone else, but I made it better. We can do subscription, and we do a special episode where they can join us with the Oculus, who own Oculus.
That's cool. Virtually?
Yeah,
that's
and then,
cool.
And then we're just there, you know. We kind of just sitting there with them, and it can be a Q&A type of session.
Kind of like it reminds me of like those late night shows.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy Fallon and all those type of things, like when they have a guest come out. But I mean, it's people that could actually, we're just hosting like a show like this, and they just come out and just like, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Right? What do you think?
I'm down.
So we have to get, and then
We just have to make a budget for that.
Yeah, Oculus are about $300, but it's not even that. It's just like
Well, I think it's just that,
make
right?
it exclusive though.
But I mean, it's just that, right? The expensive part is the Oculus.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
$300 and that's it. But but what I'm saying though, it would have to be like a subscription type of situation where people who are like subscribed to our Oculus, you know.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
But like if you own Oculus,
I think that'd be cool. I'll be down for something like that. I mean, all the stuff that we're doing is cool, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of a. They talked about doing podcast through the virtual reality, but I think the only benefit of that would be something that's like, hey, you're a paid subscriber, or hey, you.
Wouldn't it be cool? Like instead of recording, that they could actually come and see us. Mm-hmm. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. That'd be pretty interesting. Anyways, that's just one of my things. So for Christmas, if you guys want to send us money for an Oculus or send us an Oculus Pro,
just like donate.
Just donate. You know, we need this. But yeah, dude, that's kind of okay. Well, let me ask you this on this one. For since we're still talking about the holidays one, what are you looking forward to this Thanksgiving, this Christmas year?
Food.
No. Nice.
No, I think just what I look at every year, man. It's just the it's just the environment, you know, the vibes, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like whoever it is, if like wherever we celebrate it. But it's just the excitement of just having another opportunity to have that. It's just what I look forward to. Like I said, this is one of the time of the year that I look forward to a lot, just because, like I said, it's when we come together as family and we do stuff, That's just what I look forward. And to me, what I look forward to a lot is just, now that my kid's getting older, it's just, I mean, I don't know how to say this without, because we're on TikTok and stuff, but being the Santa Claus for them, Get to be Santa Claus, Yeah. That I get to, like, I mean, right now it's easy because my kid's small, it's younger.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier to do that stuff. But once they're older, like, you have to be creative. And how to, like, still, like, when they start asking questions. Stuff like that is what excites me about Christmas, being able to be that for my kid.
Yeah.
I think it's, it's awesome.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I mean, for me, I know that we had a variety of different listeners, and if I break this to you, whatever, break your heart. But for me, I dressed up as Santa last year, with my daughter, and
she doesn't question it. Like, why is it dark?
Huh? Dang, bro.
I mean,
no.
Not being like, I mean,
no.
You see it on shows.
Yeah, but the thing is, what happened is our camera, right, picks up. It's what is it? Not infrared. What's the other one? The
motion?
Black? No. What's the night vision one, right? So it doesn't really see skin color. But
nah.
No. So what I ended up doing I because we don't have a chimney, We're not rich like that.
No, but there's different magic. I mean, as I hear other people talk about their traditions, is you normally don't have a chimney, especially in Utah. The average house doesn't have a chimney, right? It's
Broke
more of
people
the.
don't have it.
I mean, it's mostly downtown if they do have it, but what they do is they leave. Supposedly, they tell their kids that Santa has a magic key where you could come in. You know.
Yeah. Well, the way I did it is I went in the garage, got dressed there. Well, turned on my camera, got dressed there. As soon as I was dressed, I had a beard and everything, glasses and all that good stuff. And what I ended up doing, I put her presents in a gold bag that it came with in that outfit, you know. And so I turned on the camera. I went in through the garage. Of course, I didn't show the audio because she would have been like, "Why would Santa Claus be opening the door?" You know. But she's like, so then I drop off the present in the tree, and usually for the one for Santa Claus, it's never wrapped. It's just out there in the open.
Why isn't it wrapped?
Because why would Santa Claus wrap it? Well, that's kind of our tradition for us that we told her.
Nah, bruh.
Anyways,
so
we told her the ones that are wrapped, because she sees us wrapping gifts and presents for family and stuff like that. So we tell her the one that Santa Claus brings is not wrapped. It's just especially for you, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so I drop it off. I kind of look at the camera, but kind of try to hide it a little bit, And then I went over to the counter where we left the cookies and milk. And since I'm lactose, I had to just drink it and.
Do you actually drink it?
Yeah.
Why don't you just dump it? Wait, could you record yourself actually drinking it then?
Yeah. So I recorded myself drinking the milk and eating the cookies.
Do you have a jar where it's could tell that it's milk, or is it clear, or is it?
That was a mug.
Why don't you just buy those cool things? I mean, we have them, but it's just it's a little thing that you can't tell it's milk. I mean, just so you don't suffer at the end of the day.
Well, it's because for us it was at night, and I think it was I don't know how far. Anyways, but I poured milk, and it wasn't that much that I was gonna waste it.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, enough. And then the cookies, of course, I did eat the cookies because whatever. And then after that, as soon as I was walking out, as soon as I walked out to the garage, and I turned it off again. So then the next day, she wakes up, and then I'm like, hey, and she comes downstairs. Well, let's see if Santa Claus came, whatever. And she sees her present. She's like, oh my gosh. So then I knew I recorded because I wanted to be seen recorded, And so then I pulled up the recording, and then I'm like, what is that? And her eyes was so lit because she's like,
oh shit,
Santa Claus came, And then when she's like, oh my gosh, it's like, what is he doing, And then at the end, actually I forgot, but at the end before Santa was leaving, Santa waved at the camera.
Oh.
To acknowledge, hey, I know you're viewing me. I see you,
But isn't it for me growing up, it's you're not supposed to see Santa.
Well, I know, but with the
they,
technology though, kind of how.
Because supposedly Santa Claus is magical, right?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be able to see him even through cameras.
Yeah, but for me,
I'm just going based on.
Yeah, because I wanted her to be tell.
But that's cool.
Yeah, be hey, he does, and maybe the following years you don't, It's hey.
But wouldn't she expect to see him though?
If you think about it, it could be where you're hey, well, he knows that there's a camera, so he made sure the camera was off. Now I can kind of bring some stuff up. Eventually she's gonna catch on, and then I'm about to tell the truth, But at that time it'd be hey, let's check the camera, and then if she's wait, there was nothing, and it's for me, it's either I have to continue the camera or I don't continue the camera, and I just tell her hey, now he's making sure that the camera's off because he just wanted you to see him once, and now kind of now that you believe in all this stuff. So.
Did you know that people leave carrots and stuff and celery out there for the reindeer?
Oh yeah, I heard something like that.
Yeah, that was news to me. Last year, 2 years ago, that I heard people were that leave carrots and celery for the reindeer.
Well, there's people that do.
And I was I never did that. Yeah, and people go all out too. People go on the roof and they go.
Yeah.
The sound of. It's people, the things that people do for their kids, it's just crazy and cool to see that. That's just what I mean. It's cool. What you do for your daughter, what people do in general. I think it's cool. These things, traditions that you bring into your family, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, someone told me to put what was it not powder, but what was it? I guess some type of powder on your shoe.
that leaves kind of like
So you
magical
can kind
dust.
of see like the footprints, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he was around the house. I'm like, but then I had to clean it up.
No.
No. But for me, it's just like I think the camera helped out, right? With technology now, I helped out, kind of making sure, like, hey, we caught him. He saw the camera. That's why he waved. And who knows what next year is gonna be? You know, like, yeah, you'll see the gift, but you won't see him on the camera anymore or whatever. You know, or maybe she's like, oh, how come we didn't see him? I wish we would have seen him or something. You know. Then do it for the following year. But then I'm kind of cutting it close because then she'll be 8 by then.
When do you think? Have you thought of like the age that you want to tell her, or you want to drag this out until she starts believing, or do you just want to be like, "Hey, you're old enough. You should know this."
No,
or do you
I
just
think,
want to keep the
I think
magic?
I'll keep it as much as possible because what's gonna happen at school, you know.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
hear it at school. Like some kids, unfortunately, try to mess it up and like at a young age and say, "Oh, Santa Claus isn't real."
Yeah.
And as a kid, you're like, "Yeah, he is real." Like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, I saw him, and that type of stuff.
Yeah, and then kind of like maybe when that happens, right? I'll probably like tell myself, okay, I probably still have another year left because I can be like, well, they're just kind of being bullies or whatever it might be, like maybe it's because they haven't seen him like you've seen him,
Mm-hmm.
But then eventually it's like she's gonna get to that age, like, you know what? I know it's not real. Or maybe I'm like trying to be sneaky and she comes downstairs and I'm like, what the fuck, Frozen,
It's like,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
lied to me.
And then so it's like you have to kind of see all these examples and
Because I found out at a fairly young age.
yeah.
Like my parents literally straight up told me I was.
You're like,
It's like I think I was like literally like in 6th grade or 7th grade, I think. And they just straight up told me, it's like, hey, like, this is how it is,
But that's far though, like 6th, 7th grade. That's you're like what, 12?
No, bro, I still
10?
believe. It's like I still believe.
No, you would have been like 10, 11, 12.
12?
Yeah.
11, 12.
So
Which I think in that age you should still be believing, right? I
Yeah.
think. I mean, for me, my theory behind it is as long as you could keep that magic going,
yeah.
and then keep in mind, like, it sucks because you don't want your kid being bullied at school because they still believe in Santa Claus,
Yeah.
But you want to keep it to where the magic of Christmas,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like, don't even get me started with the Easter Bunny. But, you know what I'm saying?
tell me that there's an actual Easter bunny though?
No, I didn't tell her that. But
I don't even think that I ever grew up with an Easter bunny.
But the way, because I remember having this conversation just recently because I was telling her, hey, for, that we have our backyard, we can do Easter in the backyard. But she's like, oh, like who hides? I was like, oh, yeah, you can hide the eggs for your brother, It's like, yeah. And she was like, well, I can't hide all the eggs because then I'll know. So I don't know if she knew, like, if she kind of was thinking, like, there's a Easter bunny or something like that. But I know, remember, like, 2 years ago, she's like, oh, my gosh. We told her, hey, the Easter bunny hid his eggs, So I guess that's kind of our thing. We kind of made her believe.
It's like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but with our Hispanic culture, we don't do Easter bunnies, do we?
Yeah, no, but since we've taken pictures with the Easter bunny and stuff like that. So she thinks it's kind of like in between the lines that, man, everything we're about to break just freaking people's.
People listening, like, what the fuck?
They're listening, their kids are like hearing it a lot, like there's no Easter bunny, there's no tooth fairy.
See, no, but for me, the tooth fairy was something that I grew up with too. And we would call it El Conejo.
What the fuck? So El Conejo would bring you? With
Get-
eggs and?
No, we never brought eggs. I never celebrated Easter.
Yeah. Well, my wife's family thinks they say El Raton. It's for like the Spanish.
Oh, was it Raton? Oh, no, it was Raton.
Yeah, for
Stupid.
the...
Never mind. Cut that, bro. That sounds stupid as fuck.
Bro, the camera's not even on. It hasn't been on. The camera died.
Oh, has it? Oh,
No,
I didn't even notice.
I was still
Well, you
gonna
could have
post-
told me that. I'm over here.
Were you looking at it?
Yeah,
Did you
like,
look at it?
yeah, like, in case someone was like, no, now I even look more stupid. Yeah, cut that out, bro. Edit that out.
That's same, bro. I can't, dude. It's out of the budget to editing. We can only cut the beginning and the end.
So when did it? Was it during this episode that it stopped?
Yeah, because I guess it only lasts like 2 hours, and we took an hour and a half from the last episode.
Damn cheap ass camera.
That's like a 6-year-old camera, dude.
It's like the old ones, bro. You have to crank it to work. Huh?
We should just record it with our phone, iPhones.
Yeah, true that. But
no,
yeah, but yeah, el ratón. I don't know why I was thinking.
Yeah, conejo. I was like,
no, but stupid. No, but yeah, el ratón. He would bring us.
Yeah.
But I never had the Easter bunny, so I never really. And Los Reyes Magos were a thing too. Mm-hmm. So I think that's just what I grew up with. But other than that, it's just no.
Yeah, which is funny though, because for the Tooth Fairy, because she lost 2 teeth last year, or the beginning of this year, and so when the dentist, because we had to get her pulled out because her other teeth were already coming out. Anyways, the dentist gave her like this little treasure box, this purple one, and so we put her teeth in there, you know. And so when she put it underneath her pillow, I was like debating, do I take the little treasure thing, or do I just take the teeth, you know?
Take the whole thing.
And so I just took
the teeth. No, you gotta take the teeth, bro.
So I took the teeth, and then, but it was small, dude. So I took the teeth, and then and for me, I told my in-laws, and I was like, hey, I ended up going to the bank and got gold coins, you know? Because I wanted
to do gold. How much
do
you paid?
Coins. Huh?
How much do you averagely pay for a tooth?
Well, so this is my thing. So when I wanted to do I wanted to do gold coin, which is just $1, right? So I was gonna leave, I think, 5 or 10 of them, and you know, my spouse was like, "No, you just leave one," and I'm like, "1 gold coin? Like, what the heck?" But then my father-in-law was like, "Hey, like, El Raton's gonna give her $20, you know."
That's usually the average. What I would get as a kid. It was like $10-$20.
Yeah, so then he did 20, and then I did the 2 gold coins for, you know, 1 gold coin for each tooth. But I was going to leave like 5 or 10, you know, because I was like, hey, it's gold coin. It's going to mean more of whatever for her. Yeah. But this go around, I had pulled her tooth, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to go find that little treasure box and put your teeth in there? She's like, no, I'll just put it underneath my pillow like this, you know. Me being a germaphobe, I ended up getting like some, I forgot what it is. But I covered it up, put it underneath her pillow, and then I woke up 2 hours later, grabbed the tooth, put it in this box that I keep her tooth, which is kind of freaky now.
You keep your you keep the teeth?
I kept them. I kept I don't know where the other 2 are, but the most recent one, I keep it. I had this box, and I'm like, I'll just put it in there. And then I left her 2 gold coins. So when I told my in-laws, oh yeah, and she's like, oh, how much money did you get? And she's like, 2 gold coins. They're like, you cheap ass, you know. And then I was like, I didn't have any cash on me that time. And I was like, I didn't want to say, can I Venmo you or something? But so they're like, no, like we need to like make sure in that next tooth that, you know, you get like, you know, more money or blah blah, blah and stuff like that. And I told her, and I reward her because I'm like, she's been cavity free since she's been going to the dentist for 5-6 years now or whatever it is. I think 5 years. And so I'm like, hey, you got 2 gold coins from 1 tooth because they were pretty much clean and blah blah, all this, you know. And if your teeth are fucked up, then you don't get that much.
Yeah, fucked up teeth. You don't get nothing.
Yeah, cavities on there.
Like the freaking tooth fairy is like, I don't want them.
Yeah, I was like, they just leave.
They just leave a note saying nope.
Mm-hmm. Try next year. But no, that's some traditions that we're keeping, right? And so one time, when that same week, she asked me, hey, like, are fairies real? And so I told her no.
But then she's like, the tooth fairy, bro.
No. So
no, they're not real.
I told her, no, they're not real, but the only fairy that's real is the tooth fairy.
How does that work, though?
Because I told her she's the one that needs to collect all the teeth and then kind of use her imagination. What do you think she does with it? She's like, well, I think she sells them, you know?
To other fairies, bro. Come on. Yeah, there is more fairies, bro.
And she's like, yeah, I think she sells them to get more money.
On the black market.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing about being a parent, right?
Yeah.
You can make up whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, but I think the tooth fairy, we can push it out more because the tooth fairy is not something that you're going to talk about the most.
No, but I mean, once they uncover that Santa Claus,
I'm like this underneath her pillow, she wakes up.
I mean, if one of those goes into hand, right? If one of them goes out quicker, right? If, like, for example, she catches you being Santa Claus or she catches you being the tooth fairy, she's gonna question the other one, right?
I guess.
Or the other thing is, she'll be like, wait a minute, if you told me this is true, I mean, this is real, what about Christmas or the tooth fairy?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
I mean, she'll catch on. The kids are smart. I mean,
Dude, this is not even related to any of those. I know, but were you ever when you were? I don't know if it's a Hispanic thing or might be just a parent thing, but were you ever in the car? Did your parents ever tell you not to turn on the lights in the car?
Yeah. When I was driving, they'll pull us over.
Yeah.
I never got. I mean, I was scared when I was a kid. I was like, "Dang, they're gonna pull us over. I'm gonna quickly turn them on and off." But now I think about it, I'm like, "Why the fuck would they pull us over?"
So we had this because you know how daylight savings now screws up and everything. Yeah. So it's like I'm driving home about 5:30. It's already dark and shit. So she likes to read her book, you know, and she has a book in my car that she likes to read. So she's like, "Oh, I can't read it," and I'm like, "Why not?" Because like, 'cause I can't turn on the lights. So then I'm like, "This is a stupid one. Why would I keep her on this?" You know. So I told her, "You can turn on the lights." I was like, "Just turn on that one that's right next to you where you sit, and read your book." And she's like, "But I thought." You know, and I don't think I remember telling her that. I think it was like maybe her grandparents or something.
The cops are gonna pull us over.
And I told her, I'm like, it's not real. Like the cops aren't gonna pull us over. We just said that. And she's like, well, why would you say that? Why would parents?
Why would you? She's like, why would they lie to you? You're just thinking of all these other things. You're like, yeah. Oh, I just told you Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
Imagine when she discovers it, bro. She's gonna be like,
yeah,
well, you would lie to me.
So she's like, why would parents lie to their kids? She asked me
like that. Straight up like that. Why would they lie to them?
And I told them like it's because the kids play with the lights and it's annoying. Sometimes you just on and off, on and off, on and off. When you're smaller, right? I told you don't do that anymore because you're older. And I don't think you even did it when you were younger, but I told her some kids do that. They just on and off, on and off. Dang, so the parents like, hey, you turn it on, the cops are going to pull us over. So then you get scared for your parents. I actually straight up told her the truth, you know.
She's going to go off.
And I told her, but guess what? And I told her, now that you know it's with your brother, your little brother, you can tell him that. Like if you see him playing with the lights and it's bugging you or whatever, but hey, or, you know, if you keep turning mom and dad are going to get pulled over and they're going to get a ticket or they're going to get, sent to jail.
Dang, bro, just gonna tell you like why would parents be so rude and lie to you? No, but yeah, it's crazy though. But yeah, I mean, I grew up with like, hey, don't turn on the lights, you're gonna get pulled over.
Yeah, and so it's just kind of a bunch of beliefs that you're like, what the heck? Like, why would they tell me that? I mean, I wasn't sure if everyone had that same.
I grew up with that, but now, I mean, now you're talking about like driving. When you're driving, just and this is random, but when you're listening to music and you're trying to like find, do you lower down the volume?
I do that sometimes.
It's just random. Like I'm just thinking like, I lower down the volume when I'm trying to find where I'm going, like where to turn. Yeah, like if that shit helps, you know.
One thing I do because I'm older, I'm a little bit old, but my daughter's asking for something. It's like, what's the name of this song? And so I turn it down, and then she's like, why would you turn it down if I'm asking you the name of this song? And then I'm like, because I couldn't hear you. And then she's like, oh.
It wasn't even that loud.
I know. And I'm just like, okay, But no, I do remember doing that sometimes. I'm like,
sometimes I just turn it down. I'm just driving and I'm trying to find a place that I need to find, and it's just like if that makes you drive any better, bro.
Yeah.
But it's just fun things that we carry down.
I think, but yeah, like that driving with the lights on, I'm not passing that on to. But my daughter can use that to her brother's advantage. To her advantage. With her brother, that's kind of like the belief. So Tooth Fairy, keep it as long as going as much. Santa, and that's all I got. Any other beliefs? Anything else you want to give on a shout out, dude? Because we recorded like 2.5 hours of podcast.
Damn, dude, that's great.
Yeah, I know you had the songs pulled up.
Did I? Oh yeah, no, I was just looking at movies.
Oh.
Like the top rated movies for Christmas. But
that's before like later on.
That's probably for later on during like Christmas time, what movies you go to and watch.
Yeah. But that's pretty, all these beliefs, holidays, it's too early to say, but we want to say hope everyone
don't say happy holidays.
And a Merry Christmas to you.
And a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one we didn't talk about. New Year's. What's up with that?
What about New Year's?
Is it like... So if you said Thanksgiving and Christmas with...
Well, family, no one really liked... I mean, New Year's is cool. New Year's is cool. But it's like January is like the Monday of the year, you know? You know, it's like nothing ever cool happens in January, holiday-wise. There's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, Martin Luther King, you know? But other than that, it's like, what other holiday is in January? You know?
That's it.
That's it. And then February is Valentine's.
And then it starts all over from there, you know?
Yeah, but yeah, January is just like the worst month, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you just came from, like I said, the happiest people I ever are during, you know, and then it's like, boom, you're in January of a new year.
Maybe think of that belief with the Hispanics. Is why would they get their luggage? Do y'all do that?
The what?
Their luggage for New Year's? When New Year's about to break, you know, the whole uvas, like the grapes.
Yeah, the grapes is a thing that they do with the grapes. Wearing
But what is
red
that
underwear.
supposed to mean, though?
Red underwear. The grapes is 12 wish or whatever wishes.
Yeah.
The amount of wishes.
You're supposed to wish. I just fucking eat them.
No, he's meant to make a wish.
Oh.
And then you have to wear like a brand new red underwear. Or green.
What
or
if my
yellow.
white underwear have a red mark on there because I don't know.
Like a brown mark?
Yeah.
Did you shit yourself? And there's
I
no
don't
bueno,
know.
bro. You have bad luck the rest of the
You're
year.
gonna have a shitty year.
Literally, bro.
What about the whole luggage? What's that about?
The luggage?
Yeah, like the suitcases and stuff.
I don't think I had that one.
Our wives, you know, like your
The
spouse,
luggage?
family, they do that.
What they do? They get a luggage? A brand new luggage?
Not a brand new luggage, but just a luggage because they're gonna be traveling. And where are we gonna be going to from here to work?
It's like, dang, bro, what is shit their dreams, bro? It's like this coming year we're traveling.
I remember, and the reason I remember seeing this a while back ago with you
I've
know,
never
our
seen
wife's
them.
family. I thought they don't do that as often. But I when I went to Mexico to celebrate with
They
my
all
spouse's
have to-
family, yeah, they grab a luggage and
They
everything.
grab a luggage and what do they do? They just like leave it in the front door or what? They
They hold on to it like this. The
countdown and
Yeah, and
And then
then
they
all of a
just-
sudden they were like, "Oh, let's go," because this is us signifying that we're gonna be traveling next year, you know, or this year.
I have never seen
whatever.
them.
So, yeah. And what's up with the New Year's kiss?
Dude,
Like,
that's tradition,
I
bro.
want to kiss you. Not. I want to kiss my wife. It's like,
But it's just the tradition of it, dude.
yeah. I don't know. That's kind of the only belief. I just thought it was funny. I was like, hey, but if y'all do that, let me know. What other? Also, please, I beg you, just comment on our YouTube and let us know what kind of.
It's like we're not gonna comment.
belief. But yeah, that's all.
It's gonna be me commenting.
It's a different user.
My burner account.
Oh yeah, that's us for episode 13.
Episode 13,
Your
bro.
homies,
Dang.
boys.
Like we say it every episode. Follow us. Keep us close to you.
Yeah. And if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. No, but yeah, hopefully we'll have more content coming out, and hopefully you guys listen more.
Be on the lookout. Subscribe. Follow us. Listen to us. We love y'all. Appreciate it. We out.
That way, I have nothing. Just kidding. Nah, don't end it, bro. Gotta say bye. Gotta say bye. Love you. Nah, but we out. We see you. We'll see you when we see you.
Okay.
See ya.